The following video is over-exaggerated. Most opinions shared aren't accurate to my thoughts and feelings, because really, this is what they call a cube of justice. Let's get the obvious out of the way. What's up with the handle on the back? I can grab it without a handle. Just saying. The GameCube controller is by far one of the best, but why isn't there two Z buttons? That's not symmetrical. Ew! And it's super tiny and dinky. They could have made it a little bit bigger. Let's be real. The D-pad is just okay as well. It works, but it's way too small. The mini discs are charming, but they don't hold as much data as the PS2 and Xbox do. And worse, you can't play DVDs, which at the time was a huge selling point. There's a reason the PS2 is the best-selling console of all time. Oh, but you might say, what about the Panasonic Q? That played GameCube and DVD games. Well, first off, it only came out in Japan, and second, it cost way too much money. This has to be the worst-looking microphone of all time. I get why you can't play Game Boy Advance video carts on the Game Boy player, but back then, who was really gonna pirate these videos? Especially when the quality is so bad and pixelated. So what's up with the GameCube not having a normal Kirby game? I mean, yeah, Kirby Air Ride is awesome, but isn't that a bit strange? The ASCII controller is obnoxiously big, and it stinks the keyboard only works for Phantasy Star because I love how goofy this thing is. This is the dumbest looking controller, and I absolutely love it. What kind of code name is Project Dolphin? Like, yeah, I know it's just a code name, but what is that supposed to entail? Nintendo Aquatic Simulator? The lack of online play was also disappointing. And no, Phantasy Star Online doesn't count because that's one game and you had to get a specific adapter for that to even work. Okay, yes, there were a couple other Japanese-only games, but come on, that doesn't count. GCN is the official abbreviation for the GameCube, and everybody has accepted that for some reason. GameCube Nintendo, like, I'm sorry, what? Apparently, it isn't NGC because that abbreviation is already taken from National Geographic Channel. This shouldn't matter. They're two completely different things. Nintendo has always had the stigma that it's only for kids, and that really shows in comparison to the PS2 and Xbox. These consoles look very slick and nice, and Nintendo's like, I got a cute little box? Yeah? The day after Star Fox Adventure came out is the day Nintendo lost Rare to Microsoft buying them. Can we get some Fs in the chat? Because of this, we never got a sequel to Diddy Kong Racing, which is one of the best kart racers of all time. There's something really ominous about the GameCube commercials. Putting things or people inside transparent cubes is kinda creepy.
Over 20 unexpected characters in one big brawl.
As he shows off Mario and Samus. Okay, this is officially the most awkward Nintendo commercial I've ever seen in my life. Well, okay, maybe besides that Amiibo one with the kid that has a crush on that girl and he like trains Mario and stuff, but we don't talk about that one. We don't know.
In one big brawl.
One big brawl, huh? Foreshadowing and also spoilers. Why is he mowing the grass when it's wet? That's a bad idea. That's really dangerous. There were a lot of cool colors for the GameCube, but nothing is gonna beat that tropical green N64. Oh, God, look at it. Oh, God, that thing is just, What do blocks of space even equate to? Well, I looked it up. A 1019 block card is about 8 megabytes. Times sure have changed, haven't they? I'm not gonna lie. I miss when Nintendo was this risky with their IPs. Mario Goes to Jail, Mario Kart had 2 drivers, Mario sports games were actually fun, The Legend of Zelda debated everyone with cel-shaded graphics, Kirby got a racing game, F-Zero existed, and Chibi Robo was born. Do I need to say more? The DK bongos are an amazing idea for a controller, but not great for keeping quiet. These things are so loud. I feel bad for the parents that bought these. Incorporating LAN play is awesome, and I even got to experience it with Double Dash earlier this year, but sadly, it only works with a few games. Kirby Air Ride having LAN play is incredibly cool, but it stinks you can't go up to 8 players. If there's one thing that can be said about the GameCube, is that it deserved to sell better. It really did. This is a charming little console that was hurt by the small disc size and poor marketing overall. It was so bad that Nintendo basically had to do a hard reset with their next console.